Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is 4:08 this morning. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I am starting a 3-day trip. Tonight I will lay over in Dallas, but before that I am flying from Miami to San Jose, Costa Rica. So it's just under a 10-hour workday. That's what I have in store for me. So I am starting, I had a few days off. Now I have 2 3-day trips back to back. When the first 3-day trip is over, I will make it back to Miami early enough to come home, spend the night, and then get up bright and early at 3 a.m. again to start the new 3-day trip. But it's time to drive to work. Join me on today's adventure. Welcome. I made it to the parking lot and just parked. It is so humid out. Like, look at how much my windows are fogging over. And I feel like the humidity is worse here near the airport. But yeah, my windows, all the windows of all the vehicles around me are so fogged over. I didn't make it on my first commuter flight to Miami. I was rolled over to the next commuter flight that gets me in way ahead of time. And I guess my plan C is to catch a Delta that's running late that will also get me there on time. But I am, like, my nerves are just wrecked right now. I don't like when this happens, but it is what it is. I made it to Miami finally, and I made it on time to sign in. What I like to do, especially when I'm traveling somewhere down near the Caribbean, I like to look at the weather, especially this time of year, because I know that there are going to be storms. I'm a little bit of a storm chaser. I like weather, I guess, because I grew up in the desert and rain was something that rarely happened. I'm all for thunder, lightning, rain. So now we are on our way to San Jose, Costa Rica. Today I am flying on the Boeing 737 as flight attendant number 4. The airport code for this airport is SJO. It is the Juan Santa Maria International Airport in San Jose, Costa Rica. I always see a variety of airlines here. This one is Avianca. As you can see, the clouds are starting to roll in. It is looking a little bit stormy outside. So what happens is when we land here, all of the passengers will get off. Security will come through and do their inspection. Cleaners will come on, and then we will board our new passengers. They're also going to fuel the airplane, bring us more ice if we need it, load the new luggage, and then we will be on our way shortly. It's just fun. I'm a little bit of an airport geek. I like to watch airplanes land, take off. I just like to watch what goes on. Enjoy with me. And the rain did come in. It's kind of like a steady, harder than a drizzle, but it's a steady rain. I haven't heard any thunder. I've not seen any lightning, even though it looks a little ominous that way. I think we're going to be okay. I think we'll be able to leave on time. I haven't heard anything otherwise. So we landed in Costa Rica. It's raining out now, and it kind of looks like it might be like a storm coming in. So we'll see if we leave on time or not. I'll keep you posted. We did leave on time, and here we are in a very hot Dallas. We are at DFW, Dallas Fort Worth International Airport, and look at how large this airplane is. If you notice, there are 2 engines on each of the wings. The landing gear, there are so many wheels on it. I can't tell you what airplane this is. If you know, please let me know in the comments, but I think it's an Airbus. But look at It is a double-decker. Look at the windows and just look at it in comparison to this one. That is a very large bird. And I am now finally in my room. It is, my watch is dying, 8:38, so it's almost 9 p.m. here in Dallas. This is where my layover is. And I am done for the day. It is 8:38 p.m., so nearly 9 p.m. It doesn't sound like, on paper when I read it, it doesn't feel like the day is going to be so long, even though it clearly states my workday is nearly 10 hours. But you think, oh, I'm just flying from Miami to Costa Rica. Ground time is like 1 hour. And then Costa Rica to Dallas. But geez, it does take a toll on you. Okay, so I am looking forward to resting. Because as you saw in the video, I woke up at 3 a.m. to begin my workday to travel to Miami. But now my workday is done. So let's see. I met some really nice passengers, met a man who lives in Costa Rica, traveled to Dallas. It was his birthday today, and he is traveling here to Texas because his daughter's turning 21 years old. So we chatted about that. He told me how much he loves living in Costa Rica. I think he's originally from somewhere in Britain, but he's lived in Costa Rica for 25 years and had nothing but good things to say about it. I met lots of other nice passengers. I mean, there was plenty of time to chit chat with passengers as I was going through the cabin or as they came to the back. Oftentimes they'll use a bathroom, and as they're waiting in line, they strike up a conversation. It's always fun to just talk to them, hear, where they're going, what they're doing. It's just nice to hear people's stories. It's just really nice. But let's see. Our flight took a little bit longer to get there because we flew around some storms. Once we landed, beautiful low-hanging clouds. We got a little bit of drizzle, and we landed in Costa Rica. All the passengers deplane, and we stay on the aircraft. Then all the cleaners come through, and then because it's an international flight, then security comes through and they do a whole sweep from front to back. And then they all get off. We get ice. We were double catered, but we did get ice and more water, and then they started loading passengers, loaded up passengers, took off, and we were on our merry way. I am flight attendant for today, so princess position. It's considered the easiest position, which it's nice, but like all the other flight attendants working this flight, I have my safety checks that I have to do on the aircraft before passengers come on. So I'm responsible for that. I also have my own door to arm and disarm. So we are on the Boeing 737, and I have a door that when it's time, I have to arm the door, and that is getting the slide in place. In case there's an emergency, open the door and the slide will inflate, and that's how passengers can exit the aircraft safely. So I still have safety equipment I have to check. I still have a door I'm responsible for that I have to arm and disarm. And my other responsibility, being flight attendant number 4, is to brief my overwing exits. So I have to brief the overwing exits, make sure that every passenger sitting in one of those exit seats does meet the requirements, and then I have to just kind of go over my spiel and then ask them if they are willing and able to assist in the event of an emergency. And if by chance they are not, then I have to reseat them. But today was easy. Everyone wanted to help out that was seated there. So yeah. Ooh, it is hot in Texas, let me tell you. We were waiting for the shuttle downstairs, and it's like we were underneath the concrete, like not the parking structure, but on the lower level. There's a lot of concrete around us. It felt like I was in an oven cooking. But let me do a room tour. Get this over with. It's gonna be quick. This isn't very fancy. Okay, so like I said, I am so tired. So I am looking forward to putting on some comfy clothes, watching a little bit of TV, and then getting a good night's sleep. I don't know where the light is for this bathroom, but there it is. Bathroom. Two beds. TV. Desk. Refrigerator. I do have some food. I brought steamed rice. And what else did I bring? Vegetables. Pop that in the refrigerator. And then I showed you the sunset. The Dallas sunset. Okay guys, but that is it for me. It is time for me to just kick off these shoes, put some comfy clothes on, do my nightly routine, unwind, and then get a decent night's sleep. My report time tomorrow is at 9 a.m. No, I mean van time. I'm going to meet the crew downstairs at 9 a.m. and then we're going to make our way to the airport. Tomorrow's an easy day. We are only flying from Dallas to Guatemala, flying from Dallas to Guatemala City, Guatemala. And I haven't been there in a while, so I'm looking forward to going there. So that's it. That is my day in a nutshell. I'm very tired. I've mentioned that before. But if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And to see new videos, if you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. The button's going to be right there. All right, guys. Until next time, good night.